Hello, and welcome to Becoming a Software Developer. My name is Bob Niels. I'm the Program Chair for Computer Programming and Database Management at Cincinnati State Technical and Community College. I want to take a few minutes to introduce you to the career of a software developer, what it takes to become a software developer, what you can expect from your day-to-day job as a software developer, and the benefits of doing so. First, let's look at a definition of what a software developer actually is. Software developers are the creative minds behind software programs, and they have the technical skills to build those programs. They create software that enables users to perform specific tasks on a vast array of computer devices. Specifically, software is everywhere. Anything that actually runs electronically, like your phones, your watches, your computers, your tablets, your car, et cetera, requires software to be developed to actually make it work. Somebody has to do that. Who does? A software developer. When it comes to business, software is created or customized for virtually every profession, including all industries, including government, healthcare, science, nonprofit, etc. Every aspect of everything we do anymore requires software. You may notice when you go out and look about software development, you'll also see other names. These are pretty much acronyms to a software developer. So with that, if you hear things like programmer, application programmer, software engineer, programmer, systems developer, etc., those are software developers. We're all saying the same thing here. So make sure you don't get confused. What's the duties and responsibilities of a software developer, specifically in industry? Software developers can work in system software or in applications. Let's make sure we understand that. System software is the software that makes your computers run. Applications are the things you actually do on your computers, specifically things like Word or a game or whatever, any kind of application that you're actually doing something, okay? The background type of app software that makes the phone work is the system software. But duties are similar in both cases based upon what it is you're going to be doing. For the most part, you're going to develop and test software to meet the customers and clients' needs. We are a service type of profession, meaning we're doing something for somebody. Usually we're writing software to make a customer or client's life a little bit better or make the task that they're performing a little bit easier. In addition, we develop upgrades for existing applications. We monitor quality and performance of applications through testing and maintenance, and we document all work for future reference. These four little bullet points are very easy to write out, but each one of these can take days, weeks, months, and potentially years and actually to do something, especially the first one. Okay, so it's not overly simple. There's a lot involved in developing and testing software. Okay, all based upon the scale of what you're actually trying to do. This profession requires education and training. There's no way you can become a software developer without knowing exactly what you're doing. And it's not easy, but everybody can have an opportunity to do it if it's something that's for you. Certification in this type of field is usually not necessary. Most hiring employers will not be looking for certifications, but they will be looking for education. Software developers typically have at least an associate degree or a bachelor's degree in either software engineering, information systems, computer science, and a strong set of programming skills. And once again, those programming skills should be coming from those degrees. A lot of employers, though, want their potential employees, I should say, to constantly be practicing and constantly being able to show them what they're capable of doing. And that might be beyond the degree. If you're fortunate enough to go to a college that offers internships or co-ops, they are highly recommended because they provide both hands-on training and insights into various industries, as well as exposure to various programming languages. A firm knowledge of industry best practices and emerging trends in software development is essential, and these types of opportunities help you understand that. Usually you go work for a place for a specific amount of time from 8 to 5 and actually get involved in the day-to-day operations and hopefully be mentored by a true professional, something you should highly consider if offered to you. So what are the skills and competencies that you should have to become a good software developer? There are many, but here's my list. Creativity and innovation. Yours should be the minds behind the new software capabilities, even when others say it can't be done. You're the inventor here. You are the person being creative and thinking about how technology can actually improve upon something that's out there. You need to have good interpersonal communication skills. You can't work in a void. This job often involves collaboration with a team, and you'll have to be able to concisely and clearly communicate instructions to the other. We talked about you're going to be working with customers and clients. You need to be able to talk to them. And based upon what you're doing, you may have to have a team around you to help you develop all of this. So you must be able to communicate. So soft skills are important. You must develop good problem solving skills. To me, problem solving skills is a practice, something you're constantly getting better at. But being a confident problem solver is really important to your success. Much of that confidence comes from having a good process to use when approaching a problem. With one, you can solve problems quickly and effectively. Usually these processes are taught within your training or education. You need to have good analytical skills. You'll have to match improvements and creations to users and clients' needs. Let me reword that a little bit. You need to be able to dive in a little bit deeper and try to truly understand what your users and clients really want, okay, and what they really need. And in doing so, that's analytical. Those are analytical skills. Again, something that you practice. You'll learn them in your education, but you must practice them to get better at. You must have good concentration and focus. Software development involves numerous and minute interlocking pieces. You can't be prone to distraction if you want to be successful. What's the work environment like? If you go work for a company as a software developer, it is a fast-paced team endeavor. You'll be working with and interacting with others on a regular basis. The hours could be erratic, not all the time, but sometimes, depending on your deadlines and which projects you're actually working on. This is generally a full-time job at a minimum. Overtime is common, and this career won't stop for weekends and holidays. I don't want to sit here and tell you that your weekends and holidays, all of them are going to be blown, but there might be a couple a year where you actually might have to work. But that's okay. That's part of the career. What's the job outlook? Technology has always been a good job, no matter which field you actually go into. Okay, when it comes from software development, it's no different. The Bureau of Labor Statistics predicts that jobs in this field will grow by a significant 21% from now until 2028, compared to percentage growth for all other jobs. Job and software application developers are expected to grow even faster at 26% in the same period, and systems developers 10%. I welcome you to go look at U.S. News& and World Reports under Best Jobs. Go Google that. Software developer, they actually looked at the 100 best jobs that you can go after, okay, with a lot of different criteria. One being money, security, but basically the day-to-day of what actually goes on in your job. Software developer is currently ranked #1, not only in best jobs, but best STEM jobs and best technology jobs. I welcome you to go to that webpage and learn more. What's very cool about this job, it's unique and it's also ever changing. The main skills that you will learn in your education to be a good software developer is something that will last your whole career. However, the technologies and devices that you use software are ever changing. Again, think how often the phones change. Where do you think those are going to go in the next 10 years? Smart houses are now becoming the trend. How's that going to change? And at this point in time, what's next? How's technology going to affect our lives in the future? Regardless of what it is, it will take a software developer to make all that work. Becoming a software developer will allow you to create many applications, not just for your work, but for friends and organizations. Not only can you work for a company, but you can also work as a consultant for many companies. You can be the next software to billionaire by creating the next Windows, Facebooks, Instagram, or the next hot video game, among many other things. I always tell my students that software development is an art. It allows you to be creative, and your creations will help people become more efficient and effective with their time, which will in turn should better their lives. Think about how software has actually helped you. So, if you're interested in a fast-paced, team-oriented, ever-changing, never boring, highly creative, secure, potentially financially rewarding career that U.S. News ranks as the #1 job, consider becoming a software developer. I thank you for your time.